I'd like to know is completely random. I always think it's absolutely hilarious that everyone says that Bill Nye the Science Guy is dead because of that one smiling friends thingy. Anyway. I am just waiting. I am just waiting. I'm also very tired. Hi, I'm very tired. Like the last time, I'm probably not gonna play this very much. I mostly just want something to have in the background while yes, I'm vibrating. While I talk about things I want to talk about. Kinda, I guess, maybe. Ow. Maybe just. Oop. Okay. Anyway, I'm just waiting. I am just sitting here waiting as I look at Twitter. I felt a necessary need to stream. Oh yeah, yeah. My mind is like kind of broken, because I'm tired. And I must everyone understand that, tired me is broken. My thought processing doesn't work, and unless someone's here to focus my attention, my mind goes bleh. You know? But I don't want to talk about a thingy until I have at least someone here to go. You know? Beep beep bop boop. Beep beep bop boop. But yeah. What's on Twitter? Oh, hi, Total Vamp. How you doing? How you doing? Beep bop, boop bop. What's on Twitter? Junk. And also Deadlock, which I need to. I wonder if a friend of mine has Deadlock, because you have to be invited to Deadlock's beta by another person to get into Deadlock. I want to play Deadlock because the new guy that they just said is coming is funny bellhop man funny bellhop man who sends you into the alternate dimension and has portal powers. But yeah, I didn't stream yesterday, or I almost said Friday, but yesterday was Friday or Thursday, because I was tired and but I have plans. The plans are not real; they're all fake plans. But I'm gonna try and do streams that aren't video games for once, and they're gonna be like, I don't know, talkie streams. I kind of want to do one of those react to video streams, mostly because I kind of want to know what I know. But also those don't really work, because unless you have the governmental power of the federal government backing you, it's so easy just to get nuked from orbit. But, hi Jay, hi platform, how you doing? Is the music going right now? Oh, it is. But, I saw things on Twitter. I also had an idea. For a type of, you know, I almost said Asuko. You know how, Fuwawa and Moko have their, like, morning show thingy? I apologize. I was just going to tittle. Not tittle. And not jiggle. Twitter. Even though it's not called Twitter anymore. And out of nowhere, I got Ice San Diego's official Twitter account, X, or whatever. And it's, you know, like all the ICE accounts all like, oh, here's a new illegal I caught, and now we're going to send him over the border. And by over the border, I mean we're gonna launch him out of a cannon straight into El Salvador, wherever that super prison is. And for some reason they got the most cheeked up, like, Italian looking lady possible. And you know how they never want to show their face, even though there's a glass window so you can see her face anyway. And so they're always turned around. For some reason, they got the most cheeked up girl they have there that's an agent, and to hold this guy. And so it's just like 20% Hispanic guy, 20% the scenery, and then like a solid 60% her butt. And it sent me, because for some reason ICE likes to do that with all of their agents, and it's so funny to me. Also the obligatory fat white kid waving and then looking at the booty. Anyway, it's completely unrelated, but I thought I saw that and it made me giggle. But I saw on the tweeters how, because I don't use Twitch, I could care less about Twitch, but I saw a very interesting thread by a economical guy, this guy right here, And I wanted to read it and give my 2 cents about it, because I know a lot about economic stuff. And this guy is a advertiser guy from something or another. Executive and creator studying marketing, tech, and content creation ideas in the new media world. Which I don't know who he is or what he does or what he is, but I lost my train of thought again. Anyway, I wanted to read it on stream and then make a short out of it. And by make a short, I mean, like, it's just me reading it and then giving my 2 cents. Would this be technically stealing? Nah. It's the internet. Everything's free on the internet. Mr. Devin, I'm gonna ignore that first part. I'm gonna ignore that first part because it's XQC and XQC is a loser. Anyway, I wanted to read this, so I'm gonna read it out loud and then make a short out of it because I'm silly. So thank you, Mr. Devin. And also ignore the background music. Ignore that. Anyway, first, aside from an agency or two, most don't intentionally VIEWBUT their talents. I agree. Also, yeah, I'm also gonna give my my thoughts on these. Anyway, what ended up most don't intentionally VIEWBUT their talents. See, this is okay. This is the thing I wanted to talk about with this, because I think it's very interesting. Because I'm curious. Because with a lot of creators, I don't actually think they VIEWBUT. Like, I don't think the creators themselves VIEWBUT. However, I do think they know they get VIEWBUTted. And they don't do anything about it because there's no reason to do anything about it. You know? And I don't think it's them that do it. I think it's like one or two very, very dedicated people who do it. You know? And I think every big creator gets VIEWBUTted. At least like 10% of their CCVs. You know, I'm gonna go on Twitch right now. I'm going on Twitch right now. I'm going on Twitch right now. Like, let's just look at Dream. Dream is streaming to 689 people. Really? That's Mr. Dream Man. Oh yeah, let's talk about Jin with 43,000 viewers playing Clash Royale. What the hell is Clash Royale? You could at least give me the pop-up on the side of the corner window, you know, like when you go into your stream and it pops in the corner when you do an ad. I don't want to give them money for an ad! Anyway. So like probably like 7,000, probably more like 10 to 15,000 of these gagas are actually like VIEWBUTted. Like probably like a fourth of it. Now as the creator, they probably know it. However, what do you gain from pointing it out? Nothing. Why? Because then it looks as if you are not as big as you would be to advertisers. And advertisers care about those numbers. So if you lose money by pointing out, hey, I'm being VIEWBUTted, then you have no reason to point that out. However, I do think there's also a lot of creators that do VIEWBUT, and that's specifically the ones that are at these high numbers. Like, once you get past like 5K average on Twitch, specifically, oh god, what now? Give me a minute. sorry about that. Jelly doing business things. I see. Yes, I am. I got a phone call from one of my, the managers on shift at the restaurant I work at, where I am second in charge. Well, they got, okay, so, the restaurant I work for has an item. We no longer serve that item. However, the system we use for, like, you know, like DoorDash and all that, they don't take it off. So they called me and went, hey, we got this in the system and they want their money back. But we already took it through our system. It's not DoorDash. We have our own, it's gone through DoorDash, but it's not that. It's like in store. And they want their money back, but can they do it? Like, do we have to give the money back ourselves, or? I was like, well, okay. Going to the back, I'm pretty sure we still have like 1 or 2 parts of it left, and we can make the food for them. Because it's such a big deal. What's probably bad is I've had to tell like 1,000 different people, hey, can we change these things out? You know, we don't have it. We keep telling them we don't have it anymore, but they won't do it. They won't do anything about it. Corporate won't do anything about it because they told us don't order any more of it. Don't use it anymore. And yet, like, they're still leaving it in the system because other stores in the company still have it because they want it run out of it. You know, they're going to send us, you know, we have it orderable and they don't want it. It's so stupid. Anyway, so like I'm having to explain. I'm like, okay, well, go into the back, check the cooler, check the in the dry stock area. We have some stuff for it. See if they're okay with these things, and then we'll just replace the things that they are not caring about. And it's like, okay, well, this one thing is like the lowest part of the, it's like one. This is something I don't get. It's something I don't. If we don't have one item available, so many people will just go, oh, I don't want anything then, and just leave. I don't get that. You know, like, oh, we're out of one thing, or it will take longer to make this one thing than, you know, I'm like, okay, you know, it's gonna be a while for this one specific thing, just so you know. It's gonna be a longer wait than normal, and they're like, oh, I don't want food then, and they'll just leave, and I don't get that at all. We'll like have all their food ready except for that one thing, and you know, we'll be like, oh, here's, you know, and they'll be like, oh, I don't want anything then, and just leave. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Bye, Vamp. Also, what we talking about? Oh, I wanted to talk about, well, before I got that phone call. But anyway, we were pretty much trying to find a way to make it so that they didn't get a refund. They wanted the one thing, then why did they spend $70? Why did they spend $70 if they wanted one very specific thing that was publicly known to be a limited time item and at a per quantity item? It was public knowledge. Everyone knows. It's on the advertisements. While supplies last. They did not. You know, I would get it. I would get it if it was like, you know, they got like 6 of them. But they got 1. Well, technically 4. But like, if and those 3 things were the same thing and they were a side item. If you cared so much about the side item stuff that you couldn't get any other side item, and what's fun about it is like these things were not expensive. relatively cheap, you know. If you got anything else that was specialty, like compared to the other specialty items, if you got any specialty side or specialty entree item, you'd be saving money. And I've explained to be like, yeah, hey, we'll switch out to anything else you'd like. We'll do anything else. Doesn't matter the price of the item. We'll do it for you. Because it's not all the store's fault that this is happening. It's the company's fault, and I'm the one who has to deal with it and fix it. So, you know, we'll take care of you for that. But no! And what's fun about it, it's like, oh, if you give a refund, it's like, it's not on the company, it's on us. I'm the one who has to deal with the 2-hour conversation with my district manager being like, like, bruh. Yeah, I tried everything. They wouldn't do it. They wouldn't budge. But hey, it's what I'm paid to do, so I don't mind it so much. It's just when it's like, I don't know. I've reached a point now where I'm just like, okay, you know, I'll help you out here. If you're not willing to budge on it, sure, whatever. I don't care anymore. You know? You know? It's so funny. What's funny is that we were told, my general manager told me not to use that stuff. She actually ordered some of the stuff, and I think she gave it away, some of it away to another store, I guess, that was going to run out of it. Or tossed some of it, or did something with it. I don't know. But it's so funny. It's so funny. And I don't get it. This is something, okay, I'll be honest. This might be a me thing. This might be a retardation thing. That's me. But if I go to a place, I go to order something, I order it, I pay for it, I'm waiting on it, and then I get informed, hey, you know, we apologize, you know, because I'm going to take it out. We apologize, but we ended up not having it. Would you like to switch out to something else? I'll be like, yeah, sure. Because there's at least 1 or 2 other things on the menu that I will generally want. And most people aren't picky. So you would think most people, like, understanding, that would go, oh yeah, I'll switch out to something else, you know? And if it's like a cheaper thing, I'd be like, hey, can I get something extra because this thing is cheaper and I paid more for this thing? And normally, the staff would be cool with that because they understand that, you know, oh, whoopsie, you know? At least that's me, you know? Like, especially as, like, if someone gets something and it ends up that we're having to change it out to something else because we're out of it, or something happens, or it's a longer wait than they'd rather not spend on, and we can make something else quicker, then, you know, I'd switch out, but then make the sizes bigger, you know, give more portions of it, you know, because they spent more on the other item than this time, and I'd rather not give refund, because we get yelled at whenever we go short. Obviously, even if it's not directly our fault, or if it was a complete happenstance thing, you know? So it's a little annoying when people are like really, really extra about it, and I don't get it. I don't get it. Or if like the difference is like of $1. Oh no, $1. You're going to, oh my gosh, $1. You're going to use that to go buy gum. A singular piece of gum, because gum's like $3. Hi Aaron, how you doing? It's like, bruh. It's like $3. Like, the difference is like $1. Oh no, $1. Oh no. People want to be divas? We should be allowed to beat people again. Service workers should be allowed to carry around a crop whip so that we can beat people like it's the 1800s again. And I have cotton to pick. We should be allowed to beat people. Like it's the 1800s. Like, no joke. Like, seriously. It's that bad. It's that bad. And what's part about it is that whenever these sorts of orders come in, because these are in our mobile system where you can place the order online, and then it gets sent to us so we can have it pre-prepared for them when they get here, when they get to the restaurant. For takeout. Only for takeout though. It's only for takeout orders, you know? You know, like how like everyone has like you can call it in or you know, it's like that. Like almost everywhere has that now, honestly. Like steak restaurants, like sit down steak restaurants where you can call in. You can call in like, hey, can I get these things? And I'll come by and pick it up. And it's like, you can do it online. Like, almost everyone does that. It's shocking. Only places that don't are, like, little tiny Chinese stores. Even then, you can call them. Like, you have to physically call them. But they'll still do it, too. The only problem with calling them in is that, you know, thick Chinese accents and poor understanding of the English language over the headset, too. Over the, phone. So the Spanish people like breasted Latinas. What? Wait, what did I retweet? A girls in Pansia when? When? I remember I haven't retweeted girls in Pansia in a hot second. What are you talking about? Most of it is cute umames. Yeah, that's a cute boy. We hired lawn care people to take care of our yard. And it is a cute muscular boy. Anyway, but also yes. But also yes. But yeah, like, I don't understand it. I don't understand why people are like that. Like, I don't get it. Anyway, I mean a lot. Oh, well, okay, you know what? Yeah, fair enough. Can you guys hear that, by the way? Can you hear the lawnmower going? Okay, I'm sorry, I looked at Twitter for a second, and the funniest thing ever. I'm seeing the left devour themselves, and it's funny as hell. Anyway, yeah, is that, like, okay, like, what about you guys? Like, I wanna know how you guys would do it. Like, if you were told, hey, like, you go to a restaurant, and you go to a restaurant, and you order the baked potato. You go to a restaurant, you want one of your side items to be the baked potato with sour cream, cheese, and bacon. They go, okay. They go in the back. You know, you placed your order, you know, you're sitting there, you're waiting. 5 minutes go by. They come up to you and they go, hey, we're sorry to, hey, we're sorry about this, but the baked potato, we don't have any available right now. They're taking longer than normal. Would you like to switch to something else? The amount of time it would take for you to get it would be twice as long as by the time you would get your food, the rest of your food. Would you like to switch it? You know. Low IQ white woman! Low IQ white woman! Bro. No, seriously. You just did the funny haha 4chan meme of like, you try to explain something. The easiest way to tell someone's low IQ is really? Oh wait, you're European. I forgot. Okay, wait, hold on. I need to get a picture of coleslaw. Wait, this is important. This is important. I don't like coleslaw either, but you need to see what coleslaw is. Hold on. This is very important. It's actually really important. That's coleslaw. Oh, that's my face. That's coleslaw. It's a, kind of like a salad, but very, very dressing-y. It usually has carrots, cabbage, both romaine and iceberg lettuce. All of it shredded, by the way, with peppers, salt, a combination of like 3 different dressings. I think it's Thousand Island Ranch and something else. It's like a special dressing that goes along with it. I think it's Thousand Island normally. I can't remember exactly. And like a couple other things. I forget. Mayo, that's what it was. It's mayo. It's not. It's mayo. It's mayo. It's mayo is what it is. And vinegar. That's what it is. It's mayonnaise and vinegar. That's what makes the dressing. That's what makes the dressing. But also it's an American thing. It's a American thing, very common in the South. And I think the Midwest too. But at the same time, it's also wait, it derived from Netherlands? It's from the Netherlands? From the Netherlands? Wow. But also, apparently, it's just cabbage. It's just a cabbage salad, is what it is. It's just a cabbage salad. But anyway, let me go back to the. What I wanted to read. I wanted to read this. Oh, jeez. Anyway, so I'm sure everyone has heard about, oh wait, oh yeah. Anyway, I forgot I was going to ask, anyway, so they come back, they tell you, okay, it's going to take way longer would you like to switch it to something else? Would you like to switch it to something else? No, like how would you react? I would just go, yeah, switch me to another side, you know? Even if I had already paid for it, like it was like a delivery, a takeout order, a delivery or something, I had already paid for it. And they really didn't want to give me a refund for it, you know, just switch to another item. I'd be like, yeah, no, I'll just switch to another item. Sure, what do you have exactly? Exactly. Like normally, you'd go, oh yeah, I'll switch to something else, you know. If it's a difference in price, be like, hey, can I get the difference back for that? Or like, can I get something extra? Normally, like for me, I would just go, like as long as the difference wasn't like a lot, I wouldn't really care. If the difference was like a whole lot, I'd be like, can I get something like more expensive in replacement or like an extra item, you know? Like, if I got, like, I don't know, 4 sandwiches or something, or like, I don't know, a 12-ounce steak. Can you up it to, like, or like an 8-ounce steak? Can you up it to, like, a 12-ounce steak instead, since, you know, the difference and stuff? Like, for me, as the restaurant, I'd like, yeah, no, I got you. Because it's better to make them happy, especially when it's your fault, your mistake, and or the company you work for's mistake, and not the customer's mistake. No, mind you, if it's the customer's mistake, nah, screw them. Nah, screw them. I'd rather not serve them. I'd rather not have a customer like that. But if it's, you know, our fault, then I'd like to make it up to them and make them, you know, give them what they want, you know, as much as possible, and then give them a little extra on top of that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just seems like the correct thing to do. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, maybe I'm just crazy, man. I'm just weird. Anyway, so I wanted to read this and give my thoughts on this because, you know, I read this and my immediate thought was, you know what? I have words I can say about it. So, Twitch is currently undergoing this is not YouTube. YouTube doesn't have this problem. Well, they do. It's like, because it's later on. But YouTube does have the same sort of problem, but like, it's not as bad. Not craziness, it's hysteria. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. What did I say? Oh yeah. But so Twitch is doing a sort of purge of bots, and they're being more strict on it. They're actually looking at it more. Because like YouTube is actually pretty good on bots. On live streams specifically. On views? I don't think so. At least a little bit. I believe the numbers tend to float around 10 to 20% or something like that. Like 10 to 20% of views are botted on YouTube. But like, it's usually very obvious to tell like what views are botted, because like a lot of the botted views will not watch the whole video. They'll end at like roughly 5 seconds within the video. And there'll be like a lot all at once, and then nothing, and then all at once, because the bots are being sent all at once. You know what I mean? So it's like there's no reason. So like it's a lot easier. Whereas Twitch, it's like, oh, it's all live streams. So like if someone comes in, like how are you supposed to tell the difference between Joe Schblow and Blow Blow? Blow your hole. Give you a blowy. You know? Like, how are you gonna tell? You can't. Well, you can just by seeing, like, chat interaction, but someone like me, who, like, I'll have a certain amount of CCV, and, like, 90% of it is lurkers. Like, if it was Twitch, then those lurkers would be disintegrated, you know? In a system that is purely built around live streaming. So you have to find a way to know who is a bot without nuking those that don't exist. You know what I mean? Or like nuking those who aren't on account. You know? That aren't like actually on their own personal account. Because they also have to count them. Because those count as views. They just, you know. Because it matches it based on the ISP, I think. Okay. But, I lost my train of thought there. Anyway, so, like, on Twitch, it's, like, 30 to almost 50%, like it says right here, 30 to 40% of revenue. I'm pretty sure views for most people on Twitch, about 50% of their viewers are botted. I'm almost certain. And if you actually look at even like a lot of smaller streamers' streams and look at their like the list of viewers, because you can look at the list of viewers on like their streams, and you can really tell which ones are bots. Because like they'll be like, oh, there's 15 people watching, and you go on it, and it's like 6 of them are bots, like blatant bots. The word bot is in their name, but they're counted towards the viewers. And then like another 4 of them never chatted once. And you look at it and you go, yeah, those are also probably bots. I just like looking. I'm not some clanker. Well, too bad. You are going to be discriminated against. Faced. Anyway. So this first statement of, also this is by Devin. It's some dude guy on Twitter. I don't know anything about him. It's just a dude guy on Twitter. First, aside from an agency or two, and that's another thing. I'm pretty sure a lot of agencies, cough, cough, I almost said face connect. Cough, cough, VSojo, cough, cough. A lot of them probably either do ViewBuT, either intentionally or on purpose. Or, like, don't really care. You know what I mean? Because they have no incentive to stop it. Transformers 1, that movie is entirely clankers. Lamau. I haven't watched it. I've heard good things about it, but it failed at the box office because, of course it did. Over the years of doing this guy, whoever he is, they were discovered because of Twitch's king. What ended up happening is the ViewBuT streamers moved up in the directory. That's another thing. So if you notice, like, whenever you go on Twitch and you see like their front page thing, those are all people who have high viewer averages. Normally, it's those who have high CCV on average during the course of a period of time, who have a consistent degree of higher CCV, or have some other type of like boost on their account, whether it be because it's currently, I don't know, gay month, and so everyone that's gay gets a boost or whatever, you know. So those who are gay get a boost, and a bunch of other stuff. One of those being CCV, interaction, and retention. Heard nothing but good things about it. That's the same thing as Treasure Planet. Little to no marketing, or horrible marketing. Oh no, it had a lot of marketing. But it was a Transformers movie. Entirely an animated Transformers movie based entirely on Cybertron, where everyone still had their iconic colorations and machinations, as if they had been to Earth. Now, mind you, I never seen the movie. I don't know the whole lore behind it specifically. However, from what I remember, a lot of people just were not interested in it. Like, to hit a wider audience. So, I hate to say this, but the problem was, they spent too much money on a niche thing to make it, like, top quality, top shelf. And no one was interested in it. You know what I mean? Like, no amount of marketing can take something that no one was interested in and make it interested. You know what I mean? Like, Like, I heard a lot of people go like, oh, I don't want to see any more Transformers stuff because of the, Michael Bay stuff. But yeah, because that's Michael Bay. That is entirely different. That's Michael Bay. That's Michael Bay. That is entirely different. That's Michael Bay. Suddenly there's a man. Michael Bay is nothing but explosions, though. You need to remember there is. Okay, Rui, you need to understand. There's three different types of demographics you can aim for as a creator of something. There's three different generalized demographics. The niche sub-community, critics, and the general audience. Michael Bay makes products for the general audience. That's why everything he touches makes money. He spends as little money as he can get away with to make the most crowd-pleasing thing possible for the widest general audience. Transformers is already general audience? Honestly, no, I don't think so. I do not think Transformers, at the time of the original Michael Bay movies coming out, Transformers was not a general audience product. It was a young boys to teens franchise with a niche young adult men demographic to it. So Skibidi Toilet Movie will make money? Yes. Unironically, yes. As long as they don't inflate the budget. As long as they don't inflate the budget for God knows what reason, that movie will make money. I can guarantee you that. If it's made as a crowd pleaser, it will. If it's made as a crowd pleaser, then and a general audience movie, it will make money as long as it doesn't inflate the budget. Look at Minecraft movie. You know what? Screw Twitch. Screw Twitch. Let's talk about box office and money management. So let's look at the Minecraft movie. Let's look at the Minecraft movie. So, man, I forgot you have to get Box Office Mojo Premium Pro to get stupid. Gosh darn it. Alright, not box office, budget. Had a production budget of only 150 million? What? There's no way. No way. Well, yeah. Had a budget of only 150 million? Dang! They made that movie on shoestring and toilet paper, Jesus! For the cast they had? Only 150 million? Really? Really? How much did Jack Black and Jason Momoa and Emma Myers make off that? Like, those three would have been the main pulls for the movie in terms of... Heck, even Danielle Brooks, I forgot she was actually kind of... I forgot the black lady from that movie is actually a pretty popular... She's actually a pretty good actor, in all things considering. So, like, much did they make for this movie? Because there's no way with the 5 of them and with, like, Jason Momoa and Jack Black top billing, there's no way it only costed $150 million. There's no way. Like, what? What? I want to know how much he made off of that then. Oh god, not the Minecraft movie. It's been doomed since 2018, if not earlier. Oh, so Mon Simna is doomed? Is a big budget? No, not for something like the Minecraft movie. I thought that'd be easily 300 million. 200? No, maybe not that much. 200 million probably. Like, bottom end 200 million, top end 250 million minimum. You know, like that would be the range because they had. Like, you know what? I'm actually curious what the last Marvel movie was. Because Marvel movies are notorious for very bad budget. Let's look at the, what was that last movie? What is Thunderbolt's budget? 180 million. For the Thunderbolts movie. And that has no animation. And animations can get pretty expensive when you have real IRL people with animation. That can get very expensive to make it not look bad. But like honestly, 180 million, that's shocking. I thought it'd be more. Huh. I thought that would have been like 200 million, honestly. A little bit more than that, huh? Yeah, 150 million is a big budget. It's a big budget, but for something called the Minecraft movie, I thought it was something called the Minecraft movie. They would either have a overinflated budget or a hyper underflated budget. You know what I mean? Like, the budget was either going to be inflated to ridiculous degrees, like 300 million, like inflated to ridiculous degrees, like absolutely ridiculous numbers, or be very under budgeted at like 50 to 100 million. I wasn't expecting a flat 150 million, but then again, you also have to look at the advertising for that movie. They advertised the hell out of that movie, so like it's probably not the regular double the budget for advertising. So it's probably more like 200 million for advertising. But yeah, like, so many movies are like over budgeted. Like, with the, like, they too many people want to try and get those billion-dollar movies. You know what I mean? Like those $100 billion movies. You know, I'm actually gonna look at Box Office Mojo real quick and look at the top movies for today. Or Friday, I guess. Alright, so Weapons just came out. It's a horror movie, so its budget should be only like 30 million. Like, if this movie's budget's more than 30 million, I will be shocked. I was right! So the new horror movie Weapons budget is $38 million. That doesn't include advertising, by the way. Advertising, if you don't know, when it comes to advertising a product is normally twice the cost of creating the thing. So if the product is a movie and the movie costs 38, let's round it up to 40 million. Normally, it would be between 40 million and 80 million for the advertising of the movie. That's what you'd want to do. So for a movie like this, its budget is 38 million. It's rounded up to 40. Most likely they spent about another 40 to 60 million probably. So let's say it's costed $100 million to make. And they've only made their money back by 80 million. Now they would need to make another 40 million to actually make profit margins. Because you also have to take a look at like a lot of other things that you have to go into it. Like the cost of getting it onto different services, the cost of bringing it to home video, the cost of expectations for more advertising for said home video, the expectation of continual workings with the actors, with the directors, how much money goes to them, this, that, the other, how much does the actual company get versus the directors and what have you. Because some people will work on royalties, so they'll work for 10 million, but then based on how well the movie does, they may get more because of that. So you have to also look at that with how much the actual movie would have technically made. So a lot of times the budget actually gets undervalued because the budget is technically influenced by how much the movie makes. So like if Jack Black was only paid 10 million for the Minecraft movie but was paid on residuals based on how well the movie did on production, meaning that more than normally that would be like 5 to 10% depending upon the actor and the person. So he probably got around like another 50 million, 60 million, 70 million just from that if he did that. Now if it was just him and if it was multiple of them, they wouldn't give that to a lot of actors. They'd only give that to 1 or 2. If they did it for the cast, it would normally be like a pot spread. So if it was a crew of like 100 people and it was at like 5 to 10%, that amount would be split between all of them instead of just one of them. So they'd all get a tiny bonus based on how well the movie did and or the product does. Normally, like, if it's an invention, normally, like, the creator of said invention that sells it to a company for production so that they don't bite the bullet on that in case it doesn't do so well, they'll usually sell it at a price and then have residuals based on how well it does. So, like, it's normally at, like, a 5% roughly residuals. And if there's a lot of residuals, then that also will affect the end product's cost to obtain it. Well, also another thing you also have to look at is that a lot of the money for the gross that it's made, it's actually not accurate. So like with the Minecraft movie, it made almost $1 billion, but that's not technically accurate because it's based on how much the movie was sold to the movie theaters. And each movie theater has a different revenue, split, and other countries might have a larger stake. So, like when it went over to China, the Chinese government probably took a cut of it and probably had a fee to actually get into the country. So you also have to take off of that, and then every country there also has a different currency. So if you're not adjusting the currency, then the movie theaters there might be taking even more or even less. So normally when you're doing that, it's normally, I think it's like you take off like roughly 10% just from that, and that big amount, that 90% is what the actual studio gets, and then that studio would then have to send it down to the different departments of said studio and to who needs to get what now. And God, well, I'm just thinking about budgeting. But yeah, like, it's really funny how, like, actually ridiculous, like, some budgets are. And it's so weird that the only genre of movies that still have good budgeting is, horror movies. Which I don't get. Like, horror movies, for some reason, have great budgets. Like, their budgets are always good. Like, the Fantastic Four movie has a $200 million budget. Why does that movie have a $200 million budget? Like, seriously, why? And then double that? It says that its marketing budget was $170 million. Which, I don't believe that. I don't believe that in the slightest. Mostly because that's undervaluing its marketing, and I doubt. Also cheaper than digital? Yes. But that's the big thing. A lot of these costs increase in the Marvel movies specifically. A lot of them, like, whew. Oh my god. This movie is failed. Bro. Oh my god. The Fantastic Flop. It's the Fantastic Flop. Okay. So, guess how much Fantastic Four has made during its worldwide, you know what? Let me check this, actually. Hold up. It's okay, it's international. Has it released in China? It has released in China. It released in China in July. Is it a cursed franchise? I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay. So, it's made not even $500 million. It's made slightly more than $475 million. That is considered a flop. That is a flop. That is an actual flop. This movie has failed at the box office. And if you hear someone say a almost $500 million a movie that made almost $500 million failed, how? Well, it's very simple. It cost $200 million to make. I don't believe this $170 million. I don't believe that. So double the $200 million for advertising. $400 million. Now, it sounds as if it's made $75 million. But that's not accurate. That is not accurate. Wanna know why? Because there's other costs included along with the marketing and production. The actual continuing of the studio that made it. So the people that actually worked on it, they gotta get paid, and a lot of them aren't included in that. The revenues that you would get for residuals, say an actor pays on works on residuals as a part of their contract. Another big thing is a lot of these contracts, they're paid out as a big, huge thing. They'll have like a big chunk dropped in at the start, and then they'll get like little baby bits going through. A lot of times they will fake that on the budgets and not include those onto the budget for like the movie that they worked on to like make it look better. So you also have to take into account that. So if it's $400 million, the movie would need to make about $500 to $600 million to actually make money. Oh, and there's another thing. For a product to actually do well, the revenue back needs to be, I think it's 15% over. So, okay, so it's like this. If you have something and it costs, I don't know, $10 to make it, and you're selling it for $11, you are failing at what you are doing. You should sell it for $1.50 more, because you would need to make about a 15% margin higher. Now, mind you, that 10% is included into all costs of it, so like the creation of it, the cost for employees and the businesses that push it, like the whole thing. But you need to make about 50% more. So, not only do would the movie need to make $500 million, it'd also need to make roughly 15% more than that to actually be like a success, to actually have made something instead of just breaking even. Like literally, 500 million to 600 million is breaking even for this movie, and that is hilarious to me. When you look at it in comparison to Weapon, like if you look at that and then look at Weapon, Weapon has already doubled its budget. Brought over to other countries. Oh, that's funny. I kind of want to. What's its title in I almost said Peru. That's BB. What's its title in Portugal? But yeah, Weapons Weapons would be translated to Armas, but the title in Portugal is The Vanishing Hour. Oh, that's just a... That is a much more accurate name to what the movie's about than the name Weapons, though. Like, they literally just went, what's the concept of the movie? Let's just make that the title. That's pretty funny. But yeah, Weapons would need... It's like, look at Weapons. Weapons costed $40 million to make, so it'd be roughly 80 to 100 million, for the full production and marketing. And then a little bit extra on top. Just for a cushioning room, let's say. For any numbers that might not properly be put in. It would need to make roughly that amount back, plus roughly 50%. So an extra 15 million, 20 million. So I need to make 120 million. It's made 180 million so far, and it released August the 8th. This is its second week. Sorry, this is its third weekend. And usually they go for about a month. So I think, oh, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. But that means this movie will almost guaranteed double its costs. That's what people need to start doing again. These types of movies need more people should look at it like this. You don't need $200 million on your budget. Unless you know that movie is going to be gangbusters, like ultimate super giga awesome. You know? I should even say 200 million budget. 400 million budget. If you're going to have a $400 million budget on a movie, you better have that movie be like the biggest, most like decade-defining movie ever. You wanna know movies that have made back their money after having a budget of roughly $400 million with including marketing and whatever? Like, or era-defining movies, you know? Avatar One of the Star Wars movies, I think, hit that sort of numbers. Where they had like a where they got a super big money amount. I mean, that is true. That is true. So, you know, that is true. That is true. Alright, I want like, okay, so that Freakier Friday movie. So that came out same time. This is its third week. I want to know its budget. 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 So, Freakier Friday had a budget of $40 million. That means roughly, it would need to make roughly almost $100 million to break even. It has almost made $100 million. It's going to break even at the bare minimum and make a little bit more. Gonna make a little bit more. Especially as it's going into other markets. Yeah, because it hasn't even gone into China yet. It hasn't even gone into China yet. And it's going to go into China. Everything goes into China. And it's just now going into like some of the weaker markets overseas now. Like it's... So, most of Europe got it at the same time we did. Now, some of the weaker markets in Asia are getting it. Avengers Doom doesn't have its script finished. Yes, doesn't surprise me. Does not surprise me. You know what? What's even funnier? Does anyone know if this Freakier Friday movie was at all advertised? I'm sorry, when was this? As a prize in its opening weekend with a global gross, thanks to an additional income from its internationalist makes as high, has already made its budget back. It most likely still has a way to go before it's in the black. While its exact break-even point is unknown, movies often need to earn back 2.5 times the production budget. Could place the new movie estimated break-even point at $105 million. The original movie had only had a domestic debut, but eventually legged out on a global total. Sequel follows its first steps. Yeah. So, probably gonna be a while. And they didn't really advertise this movie at all. Like, I don't think they advertised this movie at all. So, honestly, I don't even think they would have doubled it. I think it was like half of that. It's only like 20 million, honestly. If their budget was 40 million and I don't think they did double their budget, so it's probably only 20 million. So 60 million. Its break-even point is probably less, probably only 80 million. It's probably already hit its break-even point. God, I forgot Bad Guys 2 was a thing. Now, mind you, I did see advertisements for this. I'm curious if this is broke even. $80 million budget. It is not broke even yet. And how the Pixels million bomb with a fraction of its budget. god, wait, what? Elio? Oh my god, you know, remember that movie called Elio where it was supposed to be about, some homosexual, 10-year-old minority kid doing something, then they changed some aspects of it because they knew it was gonna tank in China or something? I saw ads too. I will just pirate it, bruh. Like, that movie was $200 million production value. Now, mind you, unfortunately, yes. Oh, God. That is... They're doing a re-release of the 40-year-old version? That's hilarious. God. Why did that make $1 billion? Why did the Lilo and Stitch movie make $1 million? Can't even blame China for that one. No, that's all the US. Well, not all the US. France. Why is it 44 million? Oh, because they're pedophiles. That's why. That explains it. Yeah, that makes sense. Why is Mexico? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Pedophiles, that's why. Everyone knows Lilo and Stitch? No, I'm just looking at the revenues, the gross. And, like, for Europe, everywhere's like 1 million, 5 million, 5 million, 4 million, 2 million. The big countries, 10 million, 20 million, 20 million, 30 million. And then all of a sudden, France is 45 million. And I'm like, why is France 45 million? Like, United Kingdom's being 50 million, that kind of makes sense. I can get that. But France matching that? And then I went, oh, wait. The main character's a child. That makes sense now. It makes sense now. The really shocker thing is Mexico at 67 million? Why did Mexico... They had $23 million opening in Mexico. That's the highest opening of a foreign market. Why did $23 million worth of Mexicans, and that's in US dollars, by the way, that's not in pesos, that's in US dollars. Why did $23 million worth of American dollars of a Mexican people go to watch the Lilo and Stitch movie? Why? 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 Like, why? Also, they're never going to touch Treasure Planet. They killed it with... They took it out back and beat it with a brick. They're not going to bring that movie back. They're not bringing that movie back. Okay, it's a sucker independence and nostalgia. They take the kids saying, it'll be like the OG, and it's not. I don't think a lot of people cared. I'm zoning out. I am so zoning out, dog. I am so zoning out. Uh. Remember when Disney Channel had cartoons? Disney Channel's still real? I thought Disney Channel was fake. I thought Disney Channel was fake, gay, and lame. Unfortunately, it's still real. Oh, that's depressing. Alright, I'm sorry now. They might be doing the final four. Dog with a blog. Dog in a blog is still around? What? What? That's still around? Almost 9 minutes of Zatsu. Hey, I can don my Zatsu. I can Zatsu my Dan. Also, Rui, I have some bad news for you. I have some really bad news for you. That ended in 2015. So, you're getting, the Portuguese are a little bit behind. The Portuguese was a little bit behind. Just a little bit, though. Snack back. It's not that I'm behind. I just don't care to be updated on slop based. Based? So no OVA Majesties or EB? No, I will touch my boy. I will touch the small boy at least once. I should actually at the very least play some of it. At the very least play some of it. Wait, hold on. 90 minutes? Wait, what do you mean 90? Oh yeah, that's an hour and a half, alright. At least everyone's had fun, right? Speaking of Marvel for a second, Loki's story will reportedly conclude in Avengers Secret Wars. The way his story's concluded 4 separate times. I've been chilling after watching a movie. Oh, what movie? Operation blah 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 blah. Is that a foreign film? Gotta support the local industry. You know what, based? I really want to go watch I want to go to a horse racing thing. I really want Americans. I want the American companies to okay the Japanese to use their horses. How was it? What is that an accurate statement? I'm sorry, but this is funny as hell. Hold up, this is funny as hell. This is funny as all hell. Hold on, this is actually kind of hilarious. From GameSpot, a journo company. Will you still buy Silksong, even if it has no reviews on launch? It's unlikely Silksong will have any reviews before launch. Team Cherry won't be sending out early access codes to media outlets, partially so reviewers don't get to play it before those who backed the original game on Kickstarter. I forgot his name. Gosh darn, I was gonna do a funny meme. Harry! God, I'm retarded. Anyway, Harry, I was already sold on it. You didn't have to try and sell it to me again. I am now going to buy this game 3 times. Team Cherry won't be sending out early access codes to media outlets. Boo-hoo for us. We can't play the game 12 months before it comes out so that we can tell everyone to go buy it so that we can make money. Boo-hoo. Now we have to actually buy the game and play it ourselves so that we can know if it's worth buying. Boo! Jason Schreier! That guy. Unironically, Paste and Giga Chad. I forget it. I just wake up. Yes, I did. I don't have money for it. Yes. Okay, so I'm at... Oh my gosh, I'm actually playing the video game for a little bit? Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. I'm actually playing a video game. A video game on a stream? Well, why would I be doing that? Oh yeah, but next week it's not going to be video game streams. It's no video game streams next week. Oh, what could that mean? Who? What could that mean? Oh boy, that means I'm gonna be trying to do streams that aren't video games. Guy's building a Gundam? God, that'd be cool, but no. Yeah, but I need to pet them. I think I have to pet them. Kinda wish, cause that'd be kinda cool and based. But, no, I'm going to try and do streams that are not strictly video games. So, one of them, I already said, that's not what I wanted. There. What's that? No egg? No egg. Okay, we have to, no, not Zatsu. Not Zatsu. It will be like, well, okay, under technicalities, everything's a Zatsu. Let's be fair. Technically, under technicality, everything's a Zatsu. Zatsu means you're not doing anything else but talking about random garbage. No, no, no. Only like 2 of them will be Zatsus. It will be 2 streams where I'm going to try to do, so next week, my current tentative plan, that one will probably not be next week. It will be probably the week after on Monday. So, tomorrow I'm going to be streaming, Hollow Knight. I'm going to try to beat the entire game in 1 stream. Okay? Or 2. 1 to 2 streams. And then Tuesday will be Toho. And then after that, it will probably not be another video game stream the entire week. It will be 1 stream where I do a whole bunch of categorying of Toho characters. So, like, pretty much, like, I take all the Toho characters, and I will be putting them all into lists. Different kinds of lists. And I'm going to be very schizo about it. I'm very autistic. 1 stream will be like how I started this stream. I will call it... God, I forgot what I was going to call it. Forgot what I was going to call it. I forgot what I was going to call it. It had something to do with cores. Oh, it was so clever. And it was so clever, too. Anyway, I have a name for it. But it'd pretty much be, it would be under a technicality, a Zatsu. But it'd be a vocalized, directive kind of Zatsudan, where I will use my knowledge and my brain to explain and help teach people smart things like how to budget and what money is. Probably. And that'll be kind of like the precursor to my Homestuck PowerPoint. And then, of course, I take a day off. And then something else. Economics 101. Yeah, pretty much. Mostly because I really want to talk about marketing and budgeting. A lot of people don't know how to do that. It's kind of sad. Yopi. And we get to that, Black Souls. I may play that next week. That may be a game I may... I so wish these were on the opposite ones and it just said instantly. Dun, 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 dun. Just playing, chat. I will play it and I will kiss I almost said kiss boys. I wish I could. I will kiss the girls totally consensually. It's just play. It's just play. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna grab those. You. There's a boy in the first game. Wait, is he not in the second one? Is he not in the second one? Salmon. 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 I love my men. My salmon. I'm not going to spoil it? I mean... But boys, though. But boys, though. But boys, though. Then boys thought to listen. Oh, but boys, though. Sadness. Sadness, pain, and suffering. Alright. I need to get Pounder. I need to get Poundy. Watery and... Oh, Poundy. Remind me to send you the game. The Steam version is so sensitive to glorified demo. Wait. Do you just have the game in a... What is important to the plot? It's not a meme. Like I said, I will grape the small... I will grape them. But my problem is that I will not remember to censor it. One fear. One fear. One fear. It's always Pomp. I am not going to look at porn with chat. We are not going to be gooning together. There will be no gooning together. Why do you desire to goon together? Why must we enter the gooning circle together? I don't want to enter the gooning circle. No goon. No goon. No goon. No goon. No goon? No goon. If you're gonna goon to get paid, and I'm not gonna get paid to goon. Are you going to pay me to goon? Are you going to pay me to goon? No, and I didn't think so. No fotopotito? No fototepito? No, Photo Papito. No. No, Mr. Superman no here. No. No, Mr. Superman no here. Alright, time to rub my face. It's the first day, so I have to rub my face against everything. You appreciate that those things do become the touchables. I have $2.50. If you get those in pennies, then we're talking. Get those in pennies, and then we're talking. Then we got something we can work with here. Wait, is that in funny bucks or is that in the real American currency? Is that 250 in the God-given currency, or is that 250 in the cheap Euro pours? The cheap Euro pours. As I say that, as you guys have the stronger currency. But no one likes it, so what's good is it? How am I supposed to send you pennies over the internet? Throwing them at me at 5,000 miles an hour? All you have to do is just throw them at me at 5,000 miles an hour. So, it's supposed to come back. I don't think they come back at the end of the week. I think they come back at the end of the month. Woman, do I look like I own a railgun? I mean, I think it'd be pretty hot if you did. Oh, maybe it's because oh, I see why. I didn't remove any of the stumps. That would be pretty cool, yeah. I think I know why they didn't come back. Oh, wait, no. Not having the stump didn't matter. See, they gave you come back over there. That didn't matter. I will continue to rub my face against everything. I must get every gay. I must get every gay. Where's that doofus at? He inside? Ah, doofus head's inside. Well, I do own Repo. Screw Hollow Knight. You want to play Repo tomorrow? Play Repo with friends. Oh, I want to play Repo. I want to play Repo. Oh, I want to play Repo. Oh, I want to play Repo. Yeah, I didn't read any of that, but I assume part of it was, me want money, give me money, me, money, me, give money, money, give money, money, me, give money, me, give. Oh, wait, you have booby teeth? You have the boobies? Oh, I didn't know you guys had the boobies. I'm actually busy tomorrow. What if I stabbed you 37 times in the chest? Would that fix anything, or that take care of things, or you know, what we got going on here? Like, what if I, you know, what if I just stabbed you 37 times in the chest and then ate your hands? What if I took your hands and shoved them inside me? Then what? No, you would not be dead, though. You would be living inside. You would be inside me. Gotta kill some time till Pops falls asleep and I can have some peace. See if Cornelia show me some steamboat tricks. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading. I'm sorry, Reddit. I like you, Reddit. I'm not reading all that. I'm not reading all that. Reddit, I'm not reading all that. Oh! Anyway, where you at? Where you at? Beach side eatery. Beach side cheese. Oh. I didn't want that. That was an accident. Give me those back. Die in the hands of a beautiful Ruby Rose.
No, I'm not Ruby Rose. No, no.
How dare you do this to me? I am no filthy Ruby Rose. I ain't no dirty man. Who you calling dirty? This town ain't big enough for the both of us, dirty man. Who you calling dirty? Who you calling pinhead? You do not understand. I'm actually semi-tempted. If someone wants to buy me a Ruby Rose cosplay on Throne, I'll wear it. I'll wear it. I won't take photos, but I'll let you know that I wore it so that you can imagine that I wore it. Or, better yet, someone could what's it called? Commission artwork. You know, that way, you know, yeah. I'm not paying for it. Lamau. Lamau. And also, beautiful? Who are you talking about here, buddy? I think you may have someone mixed up with someone else. I get it. It happens from time to time, but you should really get your... You need to make sure you know who you're talking about here, buddy. I'm jelly. I'm not pretty. And that's not me being, what's it called? I crazy, or did the screen get dark? Okay. I want to sleep. I want to sleep. Self-depreciating? No. It's what's it called? It's where you're like, it's where you're lying. It's like where you're lying about yourself to make you sound like you're better than you actually are. You know, or like, where it's like, oh, I am gorgeous, Miss Gorgeous Face, but actually I'm secretly super duper ugly. But, you know, I'm wearing 10 pounds of makeup and, I have titties the size of Timbuktu. So, you know. Like, I'm pretty sure you're pretty if that's the case. Well, to be fair, I hate makeup, so. Like, very, very light foundation. Anything past light foundation, and I'd rather kill myself. Like, no joke, I absolutely despise makeup. Not because I don't like wearing it, but because, like, it feels so fake, if that makes sense. Egotistical. No, it's like, oh, I'm not, you know, you're trying to make yourself sound better or something. I don't know, man. Bonk. 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 Oh, yeah, I forgot. You get free things here. Darn it! I want to get 2 slaps in. Kill the poo.
No, wait, not the poo.
The mouse. I wanted to kill the mouse. My bad. I didn't think that'd kill instantly, ain't gonna lie. Jeez! Okay, kill that one. What do you mean? I don't think you're gonna be dead. I don't think you're gonna die from that.
I was right.
That was just rude. Laying this like makeup means the Gato model is in good hands. But yeah, it's this subtype where they go overboard. You know what I mean? Oh, Genguru. Okay, okay, you know what? I will say I do like Genguru. I actually do like Genguru. But if this game had the ability to proc that twice in one fight, oh, I'd be dead. I'd be so dead, dog. Wait, how can you not like Genguru? Genguru's cute. Bruh. Bruh. That's Genguru, right? Wait, hold on. I have to look this up now. I am positive it's Genguru. Genguru. Yeah, Genguru. Yeah. Also, yeah, no duh. I know what all the subtypes of Gadus are. And in the second you said that one, I knew exactly which one you were talking about. Yeah, I know. I'm the best. There was this artist that makes a Gadu dojo and he just kept making them darker. Giggity. Giggity. I'm less of a fan of Gaddit. Fair enough, honestly. Why in the world? Oh, that's a woman? I'm not, you know the generic e-girl buff lady that's like all over Twitter half the time because she's buff and she's an e-girl? I just saw her and I thought this was a man. I thought this was supposed to be like a rip man stuff, and I was like, oh, cool, it's got, you know, a defined pectorals. Oh, those are titties. I kinda got flashbanged there for a second. But yeah, no, I don't like a lot of makeup. I really don't. I hate that because, like, makeup, it can be very pretty and can be very nice, but not for me. Like foundation, yeah, no, like a nice foundation and what have you. Yeah, no, that's fine. But it can get the duct tape pulled on my hair. It can get a bit much, to say the least. I didn't kill. What the hell you mean I didn't kill? The hell you mean I didn't kill? You're gonna miss that, aren't you? Hey! I lost track of my thoughts. I kind of want to see how many of you miss this. One miss! Where you die from that? Hey, all of them. Jeez! My mind is almost out. 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 Cannot believe I talked for an hour and a half. Ow! I didn't kill. That's all poison, isn't it? I knew it. 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 Didn't kill? Good job. I'm shocked. Well, I didn't need that, but thanks, I guess. I'm gonna kill them all. Nice. I think it's almost time for me to go bedtime good. I want it all, but I want to touch the cute boy though. But cute boy though. Ugh. I've been very sleepy lately, and I don't know why. Like, weirdly sleepy. Like, me no sleep, me need more sleepy. Linksy will go to make her ritual. The Lynx. Hey, I like cute boys, okay? And I need everyone to understand this. Cute boys make Jelly happy. Hunky boys also make Jelly happy. Big boys also make Jelly happy. I think there's a pattern here. Wingadings. Wingadings make Jelly happy. Wingadings make Jelly happy. Oh, you had 9 damage. I slept for like 10 hours. I cannot sleep for that long. Well, I can, but like fake sleep that long, not real sleep that long. I can do that fake stuff. I can't do that for realsies though. Slappy. Slappy. I don't know why I ran around in a circle one day and actually pick anything up. Oh. Huh. Well, that's a little awkward. I don't remember why I just went around in a circle now. I don't know why I did that now. I don't know why I did that now. Yo, I actually hit poison on both of them? Yo, sick. I did it. Did it. Good job, buddy. Ow! That hurt me! Ow! Oh gosh, I got the sleepies. I got the sleepies now. Okay, I think I'm done. I think I'm done for the day. I'm glad oh god, I'm turning into goo. I am goo. Oh wait. Well, this is mildly awkward. Well, 125. At what point am I ever gonna have someone at 125? I bet you if I was breathing like crazy, I bet you if I was pounding like crazy, I'd have been. Before you go, wake me up. Do. Hang on like a yo-yo. Oh, yeah, I actually had the whole game. That's funny. I maybe played the game for maybe 30 minutes. That's funny as hell. Before I go, I haven't gone anywhere yet. I'm still here. Maybe. I might still be here. That is very debatable, though. It's very debatable. Yeah, I mean about movie budgets got Narita Bryan on my first poll. Based? Based? So thanks for that. You're welcome. I'm glad I helped. First, hey, if I help a horse get a horse, I'm going to mount a horse. Good night. I'm still sick. I'm literally about to fall asleep. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I've been drinking energy drinks in the morning. We got a new energy drink. We got an energy drink that we've been selling it, and I've been drinking it. It's been bad for me. Maybe that's yeah. That's probably yeah. It probably hasn't been helping. Anyway, thank you. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm actually just. Oh. I'm just a potato. Anyway, I'm gonna be playing Hollow Knight tomorrow. I'll be playing Hollow Knight tomorrow. Where every time I die, I take a shot, and I'm probably gonna get drunk by the end of it. Good night.